Hello, folks. I'm Jeffrey Darty, the Christian Whistleblower. This is the gospel truth about whether or not the tribulation starts not on September 23rd, but does the tribulation start now in October? The equivocating, the backpedaling, it's already begun, ladies and gentlemen. L.A. Marzulli backpedaling as fast as he can, saying, "Oh, I didn't say what you heard me say." Scott Clark saying, "I don't set dates," even though he did. And now September 23rd hasn't even happened yet. And we've got somebody saying, "Oh, no, it's actually going to be in October." And it's probably not going to be the rapture. It's probably just going to be the start of the tribulation, which gives them a 7-year grace period. So the bad news is we got to listen to these chuckleheads for the next 7 years talk about, "Oh, well, the tribulation's just about over," and blah, 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 ad infinitum, OMG. So Coast to Coast AM is reporting, author says October is the true start of the end times, not September, it's October. And with the rumors swirling that September 23rd will see the world come to an end, one of the people often cited for the claim is trying to clear up confusion surrounding the prediction. That's what they call backpedaling, is clearing up confusion. He says that tomorrow is just a time marker and that I don't believe anything's going to happen on that day. It's like Marzulli saying, "I don't think anything's going to happen," even though he said the rapture was going to happen. And we have him on tape. They're saying it's only going to be some type of a spiritual sign now, and that October will be the month which will officially mark the literal beginning of the end. However, we'll probably be okay for a little while, as he notes that whatever happens next month should serve as the dawn of a 7-year period of tribulation. During that time, Nibiru's going to come, the Antichrist is going to arise, and the rapture is going to take place as well. He thinks something big is going to happen on October 21st. Wow. And Coast to Coast says, if you find yourself scratching your head and not knowing quite what to do, don't fret too much, since figuring out the start date for Armageddon never seems to go very smoothly. So at least they have a sense of humor about it. But the idea of this whole thing, I hate these guys. They can't even stick by their guns. They got to equivocate. They've got to backpedal. And the reality of it is that September 23 is going to be a straw that breaks the camel's back. This whole idea of a 7-year tribulation period is going to come back and haunt them. But the reality is that there is going to be a 7-year tribulation period that really, frankly, has already started with the full solar eclipse of August 21, I believe it was. And what happened on August 21 is that this correction of Sophia took place. The goddess Sophia did arise. She was the first Christ. That's right, the first Christ. She incarnated in Lilith. We thought it was Eve, but no, she incarnated in Lilith. That was the first Christ, and she did so to help correct her mistake of creating Yaldabaoth, who most of you know as the Lord, who of course has trapped us in these mud hut bodies. Sophia incarnated in Eve to place within our DNA the realization that these bodies are not us and that we should seek exit from these bodies. And the correction of Sophia took place with that first solar eclipse. And we now have the fullness of feminine spirituality, feminine deity, divine feminine, and the fullness of divine masculine. And actually, it did start a 7-year period. But for us, it's a period of jubilation as we can grow, develop, and ascend in our spirituality as never before, because we have tools never before available to us, at least in the past several thousand years. Now, because it is our time of jubilation, it is quite realistically, a time of tribulation on organized religion. Big time religion is going to undergo tribulation as people of true spirituality undergo jubilation. Because as people reach and develop their own true spirituality, they will leave the Christian churches in droves. So it really will be a time of tribulation on the Christian world, as many people, I believe by the thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and even in the 7-year period into the millions, begin to understand that they don't have original sin within. They've got the spark of divinity within. As they begin to focus on the teachings of the Christ, to love yourself, love the divinity within you, and then love your neighbor as yourself, recognizing and loving the divinity in your neighbor. And we learn how to be excellent to each other. And that's when things really begin to change. We follow the ways and the truths that the Christ gave us. They lead to life and life more abundantly. And we are going up while the church is going down. True spirituality is going up while the church is going down. True spirituality is in jubilation while the Christian church is entering into its time of tribulation. And frankly, it may not even take 7 years for them to become irrelevant. The reign of fear and guilt-based religion has come to an end. It's all over but the shouting. Jubilation for true Christianity. Tribulation for big-time religion. And it doesn't start September 23rd. It doesn't start October 21st. It already started with the solar eclipse back in August. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower. If you want to find out more about this jubilation, you've come to the right place. If you want to find out more about how to create and manifest your spiritual ascension and development, you've come to the right place. Like, share, subscribe. Check out the playlists that are on this channel. It will show you how to unindoctrinate yourself. It'll show you how to step out of the fear and guilt-based, blood-based religion of big-time Roman Catholic Christianity, Roman Protestant Christianity, and show you how to move into what Christ called the place that sets you free, and free indeed. It's your choice. Go down with the ship, the sinking ship of big-time religion, or move on up with George and Wheezy and the rest of us as we move into our time of jubilation. Tribulation or jubilation, it's your choice. Ascension or descension, it's your choice. Build yourself or stay around in a church that is crumbling from its foundations. And I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower. I've got the jackhammer. I'm pounding away at the foundation of big-time religion and helping speed its collapse. Like, share, subscribe, be excellent to each other, and let's get busy making the change that we want to see. Making the change that we want to see. And to do that, all we have to do is stay fearless, my friends.